Hello everyone, welcome back. In this episode here, what I've got is did a little shopping spree. But first, let's see what I got here. I have let's put this out here so you don't have to see the reflection of the light, or maybe you do. Well, here, I'll just lift it up here. I got the 18 gauge braid nailer. So you're probably wondering, why am I getting this? I already have a 2-in-1, not from, it's not a central pneumatic. But the problem is, and I'll take it out. Let me see if I can find it. I believe it's right there. Yeah, there it is. So here's my other one, and I'll do a comparison. It's obviously not, like I said, central pneumatic, different brand. But if you own a 2-in-1, it's a nailer brailer, you know that it has, the way it works, it basically slides out for both the slots, but depending if you're using a nailer, it's only using one side of the slot, and what happens is you get basically two holes, or two marks. And with just a regular braid nailer, you're only going to get one hole, and mainly it's just for nails only. So my problem was, my thing is, the reason I'm getting this, just a nailer instead of 2-in-1, because you all know I'm about value and everything, is that I'm going to be nailing quarter round around it for some kitchen cabinets, a little fixer-upper, kind of, not a remodel, but just a small little job that I'm doing here. But of course, if you've seen the episode series on the mortar work that I did, the trowel, and I got it right here. There's the bucket. Let's see if I can open this up with one hand. Kinda. Kinda can open up, but not really. Wow, this thing's on. This thing's on really tight. Let's see here. Oh, got it. With a little leverage. The broom's not. Got that somewhere else, but this is the plaster concrete trowel set that you get over at Harbor Freight, and let's just pull it out real quick, because I didn't quite do a review on it, which I should do a review on it, so I will. Of course, it's not out of the box, but oh well. They sell that, and compared to other places you would go, you would pay 5 times the amount compared to that. But so if you've seen my mortar work, you'll know that I got another job for me to do, so I can get more tools. But the problem is, if you nail with this, it only leaves one hole, and it doesn't mar the whatever you're nailing to. And I'm going to be staining these quarter rounds to match the oak of the kitchen cabinets. So, and for those of you who are new to my episodes, welcome. My video style is all uncut, unedited, raw footage, all in first person view. So if you get bored, you can skip around. You probably want to go, if you get really bored, you want to know what happened or what the verdict is, you just go to the end of the video. or the end of the episode series. For all of you who are returning, thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. So let's see what I got. So that's why I got the 18 gauge braid nailer. Fantastic price. Oh my gosh, I can get 2 of these for one of these. This one, literally. So I'll do a comparison on that too. And then of course, let me see here if I can get it to focus here. There we go. There we go. Free flashlight, everyone. So got another free flashlight. And then, of course, this wouldn't be useful without the nails, would it? So I get 1.25 inches. I think that's a good size for this particular application. Just 1/4 round. Should be about, your nail should be about double the size of whatever you're nailing. So 1.25 inches, should be 1.5 inches, but 1.25 inches is good. So at least close to double what you're nailing through. So, but I don't want to. Well, anyways, that's that. So I got these 1,000 of those. So let's go and open it up. I did open it. It's not stapled or anything, but let's take a look at the box. So what's great about the braid nailers is you can use literally any compressor to run it. See? And then the nail size is smallest would be 5/8 up to 2 inches. So there's some information there. And of course that's what it looks like. So let's take a look around the box, see what it says. There's the item number. Okay. Anything interesting? Nope. Nothing interesting on this side. The back side. Nope. Nothing interesting on that back side either. How about the other side? Nope. In the back, oh, look at that. Has some good info on it. So it actually tells you the item number. Okay. So it tells you the item number. Load capacity, 100 nails. Load capacity, 100 pieces anyway. Gauge, 18 gauge. Average air consumption point, 0.5 CFM at 90. So it doesn't take a lot of consumption, does it? Not a lot of CFM here. And 70 to 110. That's kind of excessive, in my opinion. I would say try at 60. No more than 90. This is just really excessive. If you follow these directions, man, you're gonna break your nail gun real quick. But we'll see. Of course, there's the air inlet. Weight, 2.5 pounds or 2.2 pounds. There's the dimensions. Applications here. So linear strips, window casing, panel facing strips, wall paneling, corner fillets. Okay. And so let's see what it says about it. Choose 18 gauge braid nails. Okay, lightweight aluminum body. Alright, lightweight aluminum body, cool. Quick release nose piece for fast clearing of jams. Alright. And then what else? Magazine view window, so you can see the braids, how many braids you have left, nails you have left. Full sequential fire safety trigger. Okay, a little safety trigger on there. 360 rotatable exhaust. So, of course, that's kind of typical for a braid nailer. This braid nailer has all those same functions as well. So, okay. All right, let's go ahead and open it up, shall we? All right. So, let's see here. Of course, let's just use the flashlight. Oh man, kind of low. I left this on. That's my fault. Sorry, I got a flashlight in my pocket. If I can get to it. Wait a minute. I got a flashlight right here. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a free flashlight. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. Oh. Man, my garage is coming together. I even got a little trash. That's a stainless steel bucket that Usually supposed to put beer in, but I'll use it as trash. There, a nice brand new flashlight, nice and bright. So there's the packaging. That's how it comes out. Really nice. See? I could try to get a top view here for you all to see. Okay, there you go. So let's see what comes out of it. Some tools, hex wrenches. I have a lot of these hex wrenches, as you can tell. Look at that. Look how many hex wrenches I have. But I always keep in my tool, it's in my truck. In my 52 pocket bucket organizer, I always keep a set of hex wrenches, both standard and metric. So there you go. The nail gun, and then good old Manuel. I'm not going to go over Manuel too much because I pretty much know how to use a nail gun because I've gotten that one. Let's open at the bottom. Good. So let's compare the two, shall we? There we go. So just making sure that you all can see. Okay. Alright, so there's a nail gun. This must be the quick release that they're talking about. Not sure if you pull it. So there's the activation, so you can pull the trigger. Little clip on the bottom. So it comes out. I don't know, this feels a little... I'm not sure if that's metal or if that's plastic. It's a little different design, but I guess it'll work. I hope you're all seeing that. It's kind of a little wiggly here, but I guess as long as it stays insecure. Okay, so these are the slots in which the nails be sliding into. The handle is also plastic. It looks like it's plastic. Of course, I'm still trying to figure out this fancy trigger here. How that's supposed to be released. So maybe I do have to refer to Manuel. So, like my new gloves. So let's refer to Manuel. Guess I spoke too soon. Looks like we need you, Manuel. Let's see how you do, because Manuel, you know how many times Manuel has given me grief? Many. Okay. Alright, let's see if there's any, shows you some diagrams of compressor system, operating instructions. It'd be really nice if you just came with some diagrams or, okay, so no diagrams. Let's see here. I'm curious how to remove that. Clearing jams, okay. If a fastener is jammed in the discharge area, remove it with pliers. Okay. The fastener is jammed in the magazine. To press latch and pull back, slide magazine, pulling out of fixed magazine. Okay. Let me see. If the fastener is jammed in the drive guide, pull the quick release, number 44, and disengage the quick release spring. So number 44, I'm assuming, is that pin. Alright, so it says to pull this. So I think it takes a lot of flicking. Oh, there you go. Did everyone get a chance to see that? So that's actually a pretty cool feature. It just pops up, and you're able to get your nail out that quick, and then go ahead and snap it back into place, and you're back in business. So that's an actually pretty cool function. I think this is probably for your adjusting. You can perhaps adjust it or not, maybe. Anyways, there are some, it comes with the hex wrenches, and I think these are for taking apart. I can't imagine they do any adjustments. This may be the depth adjustment right here, so you can adjust the depth of the of how far you want to nail. But we'll just leave it as it is right now. And apparently it comes with oil. Looks more like water. So, all right. So there you go. Magazine clip. Magazine clip. Okay. Quick release is you simply pull. You have to pull a little hard. There you go. There is a quick release function here in which you can clear out any jams or potential jams. And then just snap them right into place again. Okay. And there's you get a view of how many are in there. It tells you up to 20, then 15, 10, and 5. So let's take a look at it now. I need to come out. Okay. So here we go. There it is. 20, 15, 10, 5, 0. So this tells you how many capacities left. Showed you how to use the quick release. Just pull this going up. We'll release that, and you'll be able to. Let's just do it again for you all to see. There you go. So you all get to see, and then it releases up. I just want to make sure that I have it free so you can see it. There we go. There we go. That's what it looks like. And you put it back on. You just simply latch it on here, and then snap it back into place. There we go. There's the release. You really have to do a good job. Just make sure that it is pushed all the way. There's a rotating exhaust here, so it's not a big deal. There's the two exhaust right there. You see that there? So just turn it away from your face so you don't get a burst of air. All right, so that's that. It's pretty simple. Now let's do a comparison on that versus my very first braid nailer, which is a new Max. Sometimes I wish, you had like a third hand or fourth hand. Okay, so this is what I've been using, and this feels way heavier, but the magazine clip looks like it's metal. There's no quick release. I have to, if it gets jammed, I have to undo all those with the hex wrench to get to it. That the tip is different, obviously, from here. That you push that in, and from it's a part of, looks like, the housing. Where this one, it doesn't look like it's part of the housing, it's on top. There's some advantages and disadvantages of it. What I don't like about this style is that you push here, you're thinking you push and you think you're at the place, but you're actually a little bit lower. So it kind of sucks because, you know, when you get to something and you want to be, you know, especially on the sides here, more like on the side like that, and you know, you want to be in the middle, or you want to be up here on the top a little bit, but you can't engage it, so you have to come around and go like this to engage. Sometimes it'll put you in an awkward position. Where else, I haven't done anything, but this feels way lighter. I think it has a lot to do with this being plastic. Maybe the aluminum housing, I'm not sure if that's aluminum or not. But if you look at the size of this, look at the comparison. That looks way thicker, way bigger than this. Let's just put it side by side like this. So here, back here, this looks smaller, and this looks slightly bigger, because especially when you get to here, but it curves in, so this is more of a block. Here's where it gets, this is the same thickness throughout this round part. This one it narrows down. And then of course the big difference is this part right here. This is a metal, where I think this feels like plastic. And then, so, but same concept, I'm assuming. So I'm just giving a comparison to something else, but this feels much lighter. This is about 2.2 pounds. I don't know what the pounds on this is, but I can tell you right now, this feels a lot lighter. Wow. And the handle here is plastic, or the trigger is plastic, and this one is a metal. And not too much play, where this seems like there's a lot of play, a lot of wiggle here. So anyways, there you go. Now let's go ahead and just get it going then, shall we? So got the air compressor here. It's set at 80, which is kind of too high, so I'm going to have to lower it. Okay. Always got to do that, because it looks like it's on 60, but the pressure drops. Let's see. So 60 to 80, I mean 60 to 65, somewhere around there. That's kind of what I would recommend. I mean, doing 70 to 110 on this is excessive, if you ask me. Real excessive. And so let me see if I have my glasses. Nope. Always wear your safety glasses, because you never know when something's just gonna explode on you. So all my safety glasses are out in the field right now, but that's alright. That's why you always put some around here and there. There we go, I got a brand new safety glasses. Alright. Put that in my trash. Get my scissors. Alright. Alright, so I've got my safety glasses on now. Oh, sorry about that. Apologize for that. Still working on a better system, but this is the best I got. So, okay. So hopefully you guys are alright. You didn't get damaged by falling. So, alright, let's go ahead and put some oil in here. I'm going to go ahead and put some drops of oil in here. It comes with this little cap. Sometimes helpful, sometimes not. Sounds pretty tight. So it looks like I don't need to do anything. It comes with a plug. Okay, just make sure you guys are seeing this. So put 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. What the heck? So, okay. Always put some oil in there. And let's do some dry runs here. See what it looks like. And then what I like about the tip being a part of the housing is that wherever you point it, that's where the nail's going to go. So there it is. So if I want to put it right in the same hole, yeah. So that's why I like the safety trigger, which is part of the housing here, to be right there versus being on top or around or something, because you have to push. So especially if you want to nail here and the trigger, the safety trigger part is on top, and you know, there's nothing to push on, so that's kind of like the drawback. But this is a part, so I like that. Looks like it works. Let's go ahead and put some braid nails in there, so we can. Okay. So these are central pneumatic braid nails. I've used that with the other ones as well. So I'm sure these are going to be okay. They have a little tape on them. Let's see if I could just use my knife. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to, okay, so I'm going to put this in here. My daughter letting me know half an hour has gone by, and then it should just, there you go, it should just simply slide into place, and then you just push it in. Snap in. Okay. So we did a dry test. This should be 1.5 inches, so there's no way it's going to go through this. We'll nail it in here. But here's something. This is about 3/4, and this is something that should go through. And I'm gonna go ahead and here. I'm gonna go ahead and just. This is a door, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this. This was the door. This is the door hole. I'm going to go ahead and put it over here, and I'm going to shoot a couple, and let's see how it does, okay? it worked. It leaves one hole versus, let's see if there's any clips. Yeah, there's a full clip in here already. So there's a full clip in here already. And let's compare this to, this is way lighter. I could tell right away that this is lighter than my 2-in-1, whatever this is, the new Max. Sometimes it makes a difference, man, because you're on this thing. And let's see what happens here. You'll see that you see the how it has one hole. Well, watch the 2-in-1. Should probably, let me put it on the other side. So it goes through just like the other one, just like the other side. But if you look here, and this is why I got the braid nailer specifically versus the 2-in-1, you'll see it leaves a mark where the stapler would be, because it's a 2-in-1, but you're putting a nail on only one side. If it was a staple, it would be on, it would go through the slots on both sides. But what drives it is whatever that pin or that driver pushes anyway, whether it has whether using one side or the other. And so that it mars anything that you're trying to stain. That's kind of, that's a hole to fill, quite a bit of hole. I mean, you're gonna be, filling it with wood putty anyway, but still, that's something you just don't want to see a lot of, versus just a hole, and you're just filling that one hole versus this. So that's the major difference, and this is why people get just a braid nailer versus a 2-in-1. You can, on a 2-in-1, avoid that, but here's how you do it. You would have to, because the nail is on the right. The nails there. You can see it. You can kind of see it right there. Yeah, there you see it. There's a little window here as well. But you could see the braid nails are on the left side, so I have to angle it to the left a little bit, and then, you see that? Then it won't leave a mar. But if you look at the angle of that, can you see that angle of that nail? Okay. Well, how about a little flashlight? Here we go. Now you can see the angle. But you see the angle of that one nail? You see the angle? It's angled. So sometimes it won't go all the way through, or it will fold into itself, especially sometimes, or come back at you. So basically you're nailing it down this way, and sometimes it'll curve back up, and that's the kind of risk you run doing that, versus if you just nailed it straight. So with a braid nailer, you just get to nail it straight, and it goes through straight. And so with a 2-in-1, you nail it straight, it goes out straight too, but you leave those marks. You can do it like that, as you see down there, that one that doesn't leave a mark, but then it angles the you can see there, it angles the braid nail, and like I said, on thicker pieces it can come back right at you. You can just go in and curve back right up. Sometimes that's what happens. So that's a difference there. And so wow, this definitely is lighter compared to this. Of course, I'm not comparing it to another Harbor Freight, but I am comparing it to another, braid nailer, the 2-in-1 here. This is lighter than that. So when I'm putting up trim, especially little quarter rounds, this is the way to go for me. This is way, way inexpensive. Like I said, I could buy 2 of these for 1 of these. Almost. Uh, but it's really that much cheap. And so let's take a bigger one. This is an inch and a half, so it shouldn't go through. I hope not. Let's just do one. I'm going to do one just in case it does go through. Oh, no. Don't have a plug into it, so this probably won't go. Let's try this one. Okay, so it looks like I did it at a little angle, but it didn't go through. But let's see here. There you go. See if it's okay. So, and then let me put you back in the holster so I can use both my hands here. So it looks like it won't go through. So let's go ahead and let me just go ahead and take you out. That way you can get a better view of it and everything. So since it's not going to go through, we don't have to worry about it. There we go. Nice clean hole. So this is a little scrap piece of wood. I'm sure I'm not going to miss it. So it's 1,000. Okay, sorry about that, but this one, and this one, and probably this one right here, they're not misfires. I actually ran out. I ran out of braid nails. This one was the only misfire that I saw. Other than that, all these nails are all in there, and an exception for, let me see, 4 minus 1,000. So there was 996 braid nails. Is there? Hold on, doesn't sound right. Let me see, how much per clip? This is 1,000, so they're not really, must be 100. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Don't worry, I'll try to combine the videos here. Got a little phone call here. Let me see here. So basically, for the most part, there was just one misfire. That was right here. But I'm assuming this is 100. Of course, we used 4, and so not bad. Not bad. Let's see if none of them went through on the other side, but there you go. Little wood block piece of braid nails in here. So there you have it. I think that's a pass. I mean, out of all those, and like I said, this one right here, this one, and that one, those are not misfires. It was empty. The only misfire was that one right there. As you saw, I took a pause and put the camera over there to look at it. So out of 96 consecutive, pulls on the trigger, and remember, this is at 60 psi. And take a look at it. Take a really close look at how deep it goes. Okay. And some of these were still going. I was still nailing as the compressor was, filling up. So if some of them aren't as deep, it's probably because what you want to do is you want to wait until the compressor fills back up, so it's at the proper psi. But if you look at that's 60, and the box. I don't know why the box would do this, but again, I've seen other directions say the same thing about braid nails. Let's see here. What's it say? Working air pressure 70 to 110. That's a lot. I guess it depends what you're working with. This is just pine, of course. What you want to do is you want to test the pressure on a scrap piece. I know from working with pine that 60 is pretty good. It'll drive it in. As you see, most of them are driven in, and that's kind of ideal for me anyway. So you can fill it with some putty or whatever, stain it, prime it a lot. So, but all of them, none of them are protruding out. That's my point. This is not protruding. This is not protruding out. That's not protruding out. This is slightly protruding out. But you know what? I think that was the nail gun from this that we shot with. So that's the nail gun from that, which is, this is protruding out. But all the other ones here are all driven in. So this is a pass for me. I mean, this is pretty good. I'm excited. I can't wait to use it tomorrow. To put in the quarter round along the base of the kitchen cabinets here. So this concludes this episode series. If you're wondering who called me, it was the homeowner, and he just saw the mortar work that I did around the chimney on the edges. If you haven't seen that episode series, I'll put that up there so you know what I'm talking about. But he was very impressed. It looks really clean, really nice. You can't wait to get the baseboards done. So, anyways, this concludes this episode series. 18 gauge braid nailer. And like I said, this is an awesome price. Man. And you saw it here. I went through a whole clip. I went through 100. So this and that, and of all 100, I only had about maybe 1, maybe 2 misfires, which happens a lot. I mean, it happens. It even happens with this. Not that this is great or anything, but it happens. You know, don't think it won't happen to you. It will. So, but nothing got jammed. Nothing's jammed. Matter of fact, let's see if there's any, if it did really go all the way. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any. I don't see any braid nails. Any more braid nails? Let's unhook it, just in case something flies out. Yeah, I don't see any braid nails. Don't see any braid nails here. And let's open the top. Make sure. I don't see any braid nails in here either. Do you? No. So there you go. No braid nails here or anywhere. Emptied. Okay. So I hope that you all enjoyed this episode series here, and this is goodbye. All right. So I know I keep saying that, but anyways, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Stay tuned for the next episodes here. I'll definitely do a field test update here because I am going to be using this, so you'll have a chance to see how it works in the field. Of course, this is a pretty good test so far. Thanks a lot, everyone.